Your music.
I love it.
Your memories.
Don't stop the music.
On your station. This is Apple AM.
At long last, the day that people have been preparing for months has arrived, and we're here in the car park at the back of Taunton Dean offices for the Children's Carnival. The excited children are amassing, and the parents are excited too. In fact, I think some of them are more excited than the parents. I'm Simon West, and together with...
Tracey Smith.
Yes, we'll be bringing you all the excitement of this carnival day.
Okay, so I'm Tracey Smith and I'm joined by John Lewis, one of the key organisers and linchpins of Taunton Carnival. Hello John, how are you?
Hello Tracy. It's not just me, there's a whole committee of us out here putting the thing together today.
Well, I know, I must admit, I've seen your schedule of all of the people that have been involved. This is an enormous affair. How many organisers are there responsible for pulling the carnival together?
Well, the committee itself is about 12. And we do all the planning work, etc. But on the day, we have loads and loads more people out. This morning helping us, this afternoon helping us with Children's Carnival, and there will be 40 or 50 people out around the route this afternoon, or sorry, this evening, with the main procession, yes.
How long ago did the organisation start for the carnival?
The day after last year's. It just goes on and on.
Your first responsibilities today are to organise the Children's Carnival, and I can see we've got an interesting selection. I understand there are 8 categories for the Children's Carnival.
Yes, there are. They range from singles, pairs, all the way up through to various groups, and we now have a category for wheeled entries, because there are a couple that are building themselves up together now, and we might be able to describe them later. Who are, we've had to invent a brand new class for them, and that's really great because we want to see this grow.
Okay, this is the 46th carnival for Taunton. Has it got bigger and bigger year on year?
It is not as big now as it was in its heyday. Health and safety, traffic management, but above all, costs are the thing that stops it. And Taunton has changed. There were lots of organisations, firms that had carnival clubs. People will remember the name Van Heusen. The Borough Engineers Club used to exist, but things have changed and we don't have that anymore. And there is only one local club that will be around this evening. That's called New Beginnings. But we are well supported from the other 3 towns because we're on the South Somerset circuit with Wellington, Ilminster and Chard.
How many people came along to last year's event? Is there an estimation? Can you give an estimation?
There are usually around about 30,000 people on the street to see it. And if they all gave £1 each, that would be really, really nice.
Well, of course, because I've looked at your charities, your key charities for this year. What made you choose them?
Well, I hate to say this, but it's almost a bit like playing God, trying to choose between lots and lots of worthy causes. We ask charities to apply to us, and then we put everything together on a sheet of paper, and the committee literally votes. We don't allow lobbying or anything. We put a few words together about each one, and the majority on the committee will win. So we've got Benchmark this year, which is a new charity set up by the magistrates to help youngsters who may be going off course a little, bring them back into line. Assist, which is all about adoption, which is very important these days. And Stand Against Violence, which is the charity that Adam Fouracre put together after his brother Lloyd was killed in Taunton a few years ago. And that's all about working with youngsters and doing project work and making things better for them.
Yeah. I have to say I'm rather hoping that I'll have a chance to speak to some of the charity organisers if they come. Are you expecting them to come along today?
Well, we never know actually who is coming from the charities, as long as they send lots of bodies who can go out with the tins and rattle them under the crowd's nose. But they all have to sign on down in the assembly area later on, so we'll see who's there.
Fantastic. And one last question. How much money was raised last year, do you know?
Last year the street collection was £6,600. We'd like it to be at least twice that, but we are realistic. Everybody's feeling the pinch these days, but we still would like people to put their hands in their pockets.
Terrific. Well, look, there's lots of children that need your help to sign up to join on to the Children's Carnival. Let's get on with the day, shall we?
Okay, thank you.
Music, news and a lot of Somerset.
Apple AM.
So Tracey Smith again, and I'm joined by a group of brownies and a barn owl. Hello, barn owl.
Hello.
What's your name?
Natasha.
Natasha. And what's your is it a troop? A group?
Group. Pack. Brownie pack.
A pack. So you can tell I didn't do brownies, can't you? Okay. So let's see. I've got a line of 5 brownies. Who have I got? Let's go from this side. What's your name?
Lily May.
And yours?
Ellie.
Ellie.
Lucy. Scarlett. Amelia.
Oh, wow. Okay. And just tell me what your outfits are. You guys look like you're doing sports and activities. Who'd like to tell me? Would you like to tell me what all your outfits are about today?
We're doing brownie badges.
Ah, so each of you represent a different brownie badge, is that right? So what have we got here? We've got, what are you?
Dancer. Rider.
Horse rider, yeah.
Swimmer. Brownie holiday. Water sports.
And barn owl, what are you representing? Are you just representing?
I'm just walking with them to keep them all safe.
I think this is a really nice idea. So the essence behind this is if you do something in each of these categories, you get a badge, do you? Okay, how many badges have you got for your activities?
Not many, because I've got my Promise badge, my First Downton Brownies badge, my Round the World badge, I think, and my group badge.
Wow, that's a lot of badges. I didn't do it at all. I never got a badge. And what badges have you got? Tell me.
I've got 10 badges.
Can you remember what they all are?
I've got an entertainer badge. Can't remember. I've got a swimmer badge.
Have you got one for riding? Because is that your hat for riding? No, haven't got one for riding. Did you borrow the hat for riding?
Yeah.
Well, I think all your outfits are a little bit special. What about you? Is that yours for swimming?
Yeah.
Tell me about your outfit. What are you dressed in? You're dressed in a banana bite wetsuit. So where do you go swimming?
I forgot.
Down to the beach?
Yeah.
Down to the beach nearby. Well, I think these are all very good. And how do you get a brownie holiday badge? I want a brownie holiday badge. What do I have to do to get one of those?
Well, you have to go on a brownie holiday.
Oh, does that mean I have to sort of volunteer and help and cook?
It does, yes.
Okay, so volunteering in the brownie movement, is it very well supported here in Taunton?
It's not too bad, but we'd never say no if anybody wants to join us.
And how many children are involved in the whole of your group? You've got a good representation today.
Our whole group is actually about 30 children, 30 girls. Brownie packs vary from kind of 12-ish up to about 30.
And what ages are they in brownies?
From 7 to 10.
Okay, so 7 to 10-year-olds. I need to ask you, are they going to be getting a special badge for doing today?
They're not going to get a special badge for doing today, but I think all the children who do the carnival do get a little badge.
Well, I think that's a jolly good idea. Well, look, I'm going to leave you to do your thing. Be fabulous, and I hope you get a prize. You look great. Right, so have a great time, and I hope you win. Bye!
Bye!
Home of your requests and dedications.
Oh, it's wonderful.
This is Apple AM, part of the UK Hospital Radio Network.
Okay, I am so excited. A vintage Austin 20, gorgeous vehicle, has just rolled into the car park carrying 2 beautiful young ladies. I am joined by Miss Taunton and the Princess. Oh my word. Hello.
Hello.
I'm in awe. You look fabulous.
Thank you.
So tell me, what's your name?
Kelly Weston.
And what's your name?
Bethany Giles.
And you were crowned fairly recently?
Mine was, I think, in July. Yeah.
And you've had a busy time, I understand, since July.
Yeah, we've had the Princess Selection and the some other carnivals, the Taunton 10K run. We've been to primary school Northtown last week, so yeah, lots to do.
So lots to do. And your role now is to do what? What are you here to do exactly?
Well, we have to judge the children's carnival, and then we're gonna go and get our hair done and then do the carnival later.
How exciting! So what are you wearing under your gorgeous, gorgeous red cloaks? Oh, that's a beautiful outfit.
Dresses.
Very nice.
We've got really nice big dresses to wear this evening. So
big frocks for this evening, and it's a very long day for you, isn't it?
yeah, we had to be at the cricket ground for 9:30 this morning.
So you're ready for a nap, really,
Yeah.
are you? A nap and a bit of chocolate, perhaps?
Yeah.
Well, look, I'm going to leave you to your very important task. It's lovely to meet you. Have a fantastic day.
Thank you.
Music, news, and a lot of Somerset.
Apple AM.
Simon West here, and I'm joined by Taunton Dean's Mayor. Good afternoon to you.
Hello.
Okay, so your role right now, what is it you're here to do?
I'm here to actually judge the Children's Carnival this afternoon. It's a great thrill and a great honour, and it's been very difficult because as far as I'm concerned they're all winners, but we've got to pick a winner from a winner. I haven't looked at them yet, but I should be going with the Carnival Queen to judge them before they move off and pick the winner.
Excellent. So what are you actually looking for in a winner of, I know it's very difficult, but what are you looking for of winners' traits?
I think self-confidence, I think, is important. To be proud, you know, that they're there, and probably ask them a couple of questions, and depending on the answers is whether they're likely to win it. You know, like why did you want to do it? You know, and are you using this as something for training to maybe later on to become the Carnival Queen?
Yes, indeed, the Carnival Queen. Were you involved with the judging of Miss Taunton then?
I was, and it was a wonderful evening, and that was once again was difficult to pick.
Yes, I'm sure it was.
These 4 or 5 out of the 11 that could have won it.
Yeah, because you don't just judge it on beauty, do you? You judge it on other things.
No, I don't judge it on beauty. My wife wouldn't let me judge it on beauty. You know, it was personality at the end of the day that just had the edge, I think. Just the confidence, because you obviously need to be confident because you're going to meet a lot of people as you know, when you're the Carnival Queen.
Yes,
and
indeed.
the same probably with as the Carnival Princess. You know, she was obviously there to pick the Carnival Princess as well with us, you know.
Yeah.
And I've always felt sorry for the runners-up, you know, if there's 4 or 5 of them, and they're always very close anyway. So I suggested this year that the 2 runners-up would come and sit with the mayor tonight and watch the carnival from the mayor's dais.
Oh, that's wonderful. So they're going to be up at the top of town.
Yes, they're going to be at the top of town with us. So they'll be able to sit down and watch it with their family and with my family. I think that's just a little thank you to them because you know, they get a sash for being runners as well.
So have you been to the carnival most years over the past, I mean, it's been going for 46 years now.
Yes, I know. If the truth is known, I have not been for the last, well, I went last year as deputy mayor, you know, I was invited by the mayor, which I did go to, but I haven't been to the carnival for some years for the simple reason I can't stand for very long periods because of back problems.
Ah, right, but as mayor you get to sit down, don't you, to watch it?
I get to sit down, but I quite enjoy the carnival anyway. But,
yes.
And I should start coming again. But we've been on holiday when the carnival's on.
Oh, right, yes.
And that's about half term.
Can I just ask you about this wonderful mayoral chain that you're wearing? What do you know about it? How old is that chain?
It goes back to 1887.
And is it solid gold?
It is. It's 22 carat gold.
Wow. So you have to look after that.
Yes.
If you lose it, you'll be in trouble.
That's why I had to have a driver, you see. If I wear the official chain, he has to come with me just, you know, his remit is protect the chain, not the mayor first. Can I very just quickly say, hope you all get well soon, all right? You know, it's not a nice place, we know that, hospital. Nobody wants to be there, but you're in the best place, you know, and the staff are wonderful. And never be afraid to ask if you want something, because that's what they're there for.
Thank you very much.
This is your local hospital radio service. This is Apple AM, keeping you company.
So I found a nice little quiet corner of the Dean House car park, and I'm joined by Iris Williams, who's the company secretary for the Carnival Committee. Okay. Iris, it's lovely to meet you. Nice to speak to you on the phone as well. Now, you said that you've got a busy role this year, but prior to this, you've actually been one of the key organisers. Have you taken a bit more of a quieter role this year?
Yes, I've taken a stand back. I feel I'm getting too old now to do too much. I've had a rather bad year. I broke my foot at Christmas time, which has not mended terribly well. And during the summer, I had a big boot on, and the boot tipped me over and I broke my wrist, so I had a bad year.
I'm sorry to hear you've not felt so well. Were you treated
Musgrove
at
Hospital are absolutely brilliant. I've spent quite a lot of time there on and off this year with plaster and physio and in the gym and various places, and I couldn't speak better of any hospital.
Oh, yes. Well, as you know, this broadcast is going out to the patients this evening, and we're trying to capture some of the energy of the day. Are you surprised by how many entrants there are here for the Children's Carnival?
It looks as though it's going to be a good entry. I can't really see how many are entered. I think there are more pairs and single than there are normally, not quite as many groups, But it looks as though it could be good, and the weather is pretty good for us as well.
It is. So what are you most looking forward to this afternoon?
I'm riding with the Carnival Queen and Princess up to the finish, where they will be given their prizes and their vouchers to go for a little feed at McDonald's, who kindly sponsors every year for the Children's Carnival.
I'm looking forward to having a bit of a rest, I should think. Shouldn't we be finding you a nice chair to sit down and be comfortable?
I'm fine, thank you. Yes, I've just been sat down and had a lunch.
Yes.
We've been out to lunch, so
I think the thing about the carnival, for the organisers' point of view, is sensible shoes. Don't you think?
Yes.
Look, I've got me flat shoes. You got your flat shoes on?
Yes.
You're all right then.
I've been in trainers all the summer until this week, and I've actually got into a pair of flat shoes. So that's great.
Well, look, have a wonderful day. Thank you for everything you've done to organise this brilliant event. And
we hope this evening will be a good evening. We've had problems. We've had quite a lot of problems with changing the start of the route because of the building works going on at what was the market. But yeah, it should be good. And we've got a lovely queen. We've got a lovely princess.
Yes, they are lovely.
Hopefully the procession will go off quite well.
I think it's going to be a seamless affair. Have a lovely day.
Okay, thank you very much.
Bless you. Thank you very much.
Broadcasting to patients and staff within the hospital. Your bedside station. Apple AM. Your bedside station.